Okay, so we're with Coach, of course, Andy Toole, Robert Morris, getting ready to take the charter, the Big Bird, heading out to Madison. We're going to talk about the game against Wisconsin coming up tomorrow night at 7. Jacksonville here, UPMC Event Center, November 24th. Great way to spend the holiday weekend. Nobody does it better than Robert Morris University. So they break a 60-60 tie, 42 seconds left. Towson, you end up losing that basketball game. Take us back. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little bit of a frustration for us, and take us back a little bit further is, you know, we had opportunities to take the lead on 2 trips. You know, we had to miss a front end of 1-1 and a short rim shot that would have given us, you know, potentially a 1 or 2 possession lead there with about 2 minutes to go in the game. A lot of respect for the way that our guys continued to defend. We came up with 3 or 4 really big stops down the stretch of that game where we communicated well, gave second, third efforts. We just couldn't get that one offensive possession to click, and had some good looks, had some great opportunities, couldn't convert, and then they ended up getting an offensive rebound putback. That was really the difference in the game. So tough loss for us. Towson's a really good mid-major program. They won, you know, they lost last year in the CAA championship to Charleston. So we knew it would be a dogfight going down there. They're a really physical team. They're a great rebounding team, and we just came up a little bit short.
All right, so just some names that I noticed in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette and on your website. Hastings, Wainwright, Walker, Williams. Tell me about these guys.
Yeah, those 4 guys were our leading scorers. All 4 were in double digits against Towson. Talented players, versatile players. Hastings and Walker are our 2 interior guys. Have had multiple double-doubles already this season. You know, they just get on the glass in a great way. Wainwright has been our most consistent perimeter shooter, left-handed sophomore who's made a real big jump from his freshman to his sophomore year. And then Justice Williams is our point guard transfer from LSU. In his 2 games so far this year, he had 21 at Xavier, and I think he had 13 or 15 at Towson. So, you know, he's a playmaker for us. We need him to help us create advantage offensively. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate that he's got to be able to handle.
Coach Andy Toole, Robert Morris Clonos getting ready to head to Wisconsin. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But okay, so you get the win against Point Park, but you got losses against Penn State, big program, of course. Xavier, giant program. Sean Miller, now a Big Ten program coach guard. Of course, a little frustrated about his interior game after they get beat by Providence. You're going to be at the Toole Center, seats over 17,000, one of the top 50 programs in the country. Why do you do this?
One, for the experience, first and foremost. I mean, it's going into environments like this is a lifelong memory for these guys. You know, they're going to think in, you know, 20 years, 30 years, you know, tell their kids, tell their grandkids about going to the Kohl Center, going to the Cintas Center. You know, we've been to some of the best places across the country. We've been down to Rupp Arena. We've been out to McHale. We've been to the Dean Dome. You know, we've been to all these places that, you know, you look back on and say, man, it's pretty neat that I was able to compete and play a Division I basketball game there. So that's first and foremost. And then secondly, it's an opportunity to really get our guys battle tested. You know, going on the road at Towson, going on the road at Xavier, going on the road at Wisconsin. You know, those are games that are going to tell you a lot about the character of your team, the execution of your team, the connectedness of your team. And as we get into Horizon League play, you need all those attributes. You need them all, and you never know when you're going to need a little more of them or a little extra of them. And so to be able to kind of put ourselves in those environments, I think start to get our guys to understand that when they're out there, you know, the 15 of us that are on the bench, the 5 that are on the court, they got to be so connected and so capable of executing.
One more quick one with the coach. I started this thing recently called a master class. We're going to talk some high school hoops and the significance of this university, and the facility is second to none. Andy Toole, as they get ready to head to Wisconsin, Madison tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against the Badgers. Back with your Pratt Pack in just a moment.